We're a nation of dog lovers with millions of us doting on our beloved pets, but research has revealed that many owners weren't prepared for the high costs involved. A massive 25% of dog owners have revealed the expense of keeping a dog had been unexpected, while 43% of owners also admitted they hadn't researched any costs beforehand, a new study from Admiral Pet Insurance revealed. The same study also found that Newfoundland dogs are the most expensive breed of dog, with a hefty price tag of £5,276 over the course of just 1 year. This compares to the cheapest breed to own, a Jackawawa, a cross between a Jack Russell and a Chihuahua, which costs on average £3,509 per year, nearly £2,000 less than the Newfoundland. Admiral discovered that 35% of dog owners said they found the expense to be a challenge. Hardly surprising, as the average annual cost across the UK comes to a whopping £3,885. $31 a year. This was based on the average costs for dog food, pet insurance, vet pet plan, grooming, lowest recommended number of times a year for breed, 1 day a week dog walker and 2 days doggy day care a week. Admiral discovered that Rottweilers and Labradoodles were the second and third most expensive dogs, costing on average £4,325. £3,000 and £4,269 and 42 pence each year, respectively. In comparison, Jack Russells and Parson Russell Terriers were the second and third cheapest dogs, costing on average £3,544 and £3,549. 17 each year, respectively. Adopting a dog is a massive decision, so to help potential owners decide which breed might be best for them, Admiral have created a new tool that will help users calculate all the essential and potential costs that can be involved when looking after a pooch. The provider researched the costs associated with owning the top 50 dog breeds in the UK, analysing everything from the cost of food, vaccinations, flea and worm treatment to dog walkers, kennels, doggy day care and grooming. The cost of pet tech and treats were also investigated to find out just how much dog owners have to pay out to keep their pets happy and healthy. Sion Humphreys, head of pet insurance at Admiral, said, "Buying a dog is a big commitment, so it's important to do your research beforehand. Not only to see if the dog you want is the right fit for your lifestyle and circumstances, but also to help you see how being a dog owner will impact your finances." There are some costs you can prepare and budget for, but things like vet bills can soon add up if you're not prepared and don't have the right insurance in place. Not only is deciding whether to get a dog a massive decision, owners then have to choose which breed of dog they think will be best for them. The research proves that there are huge differences in costs between the various breeds, which is dependent on the breed and size of the dog. The Newfoundland is the most expensive as it is a large dog that requires more food, has higher vet plan bills, and also has a type of fur that means the grooming process is more complex than other breeds. This was a consistency throughout the research. The more difficult the fur, the higher the grooming charge. In general, it is recommended that dogs are groomed between 4 to 13 times a year, but this does depend on the breed, with the cost varying depending on size and coat type. A Labrador, for example, is recommended to be groomed every 8 to 12 weeks, at an average cost of £42 a time. However, this will change depending on location. For example, in Exeter, it would cost on average £31 a time, but in Oxford the average cost is £51. Not only does paying for grooming add up to a considerable amount, using a doggy day care service just twice a week can add up to over a massive £2,000 a year, which could account for well over half of the £3,509.75 it costs a year to look after a Jack Chihuahua. Owners leaving their dogs at the kennels could also be startled to learn that 7 nights away can add an extra £119 to the cost of their week-long holiday. However, dog walking is one of the most common and most expensive services for dog owners, with 1 in 5 dog owners having used a dog walker before, and a third of those admitting to using dog walking services at least once a week. Prices vary, with the average dog walker in the UK charging £11.88 for an hour's walk. However, West Londoners are looking at a much higher £16 an hour, whilst in comparison, an hourly walk costs just £9 for those living in Leeds.